Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. This is Aisha Nazir. The topic of today's lecture is this pointer. So, what is this pointer? Why we need this pointer? Why we use these pointers? Let's see. Let's solve these queries in the lecture. Let's get started. Every object in C++ can access its own address, its object address in the memory, by using special pointer that is known as this pointer. This is basically a keyword that shows current object, that depicts about the current object location. It stores current calling object address in the code. This pointer can be used as parameter in member function that shows invoking instance in function, that shows that which object it is calling. Only member functions can have these pointers, while friend function can't use this pointer as it is not a member function of a class. So the friend function cannot use this pointer. We basically use this pointer when local variable of a function has same parameters name as the data member's name. What it means? Let's understand it with an example in the coming slide. So in short, we explicitly define this keyword to refer to object. It used to pass object as an argument to a function that depicts present class instance. Objects can destroy itself by calling itself as delete this. This means it invokes, it shows the current object of the class. So an object can delete itself. So this is a very simple example to understand that this pointer. So first we created the class with name this pointer. In the public section we created two variables as a and b of int type. Then we created a constructor that has two parameters as int a and int b. Now we assign that the local variables that are the parameters of the constructor will assign its values to the member functions, member variables that are a and b. So there is a conflict, there is an ambiguity that which a shows which variable. Either this a shows data member or either this a shows the local variable. So there is a conflict. So this pointer is basically used when there is an ambiguity between the local variables that we define inside the constructor or inside the function or between the data members. As this a is a local variable. We pass the value as argument to this variable, while this a is data member that we defined under the public section. But this is understandable for the programmer. But what about the third person who don't know that which a shows which variable? This is a big problem. So to solve this problem, to resolve the ambiguity, to resolve the conflict, we use this pointer with data members to show that these are the instance variables. So next is void show AB, and then we print simple the values of A and B variable. And in the main section, we created an object of this pointer class and passed the values as 10 and 20, in which 10 goes to A while 20 goes into B. And then we call the show AB function with the object name P1. So let's execute this code. Will it execute it correctly? What would be the output? Just think about it. I think the output should be 10 or 20, but the output is this. What is this? This is garbage value, because the compiler is confused about the game of A and B. A is equal to A and B is equal to B. So compiler is confused that which is instance variable and which is the local variable. So to resolve this issue, we use this pointer. So here you can see, we use this pointer with the instance variable A, and again with the B we use this variable. Now with this change, the compiler will got to know that this is the instance variables and the other AB are the local variables. So it will receives the values of argument which in the parameters A and B and assign these values to instance variable by viewing this keyword with the instance variable. So what would be the result now? 10 and 20. This is the result of the program, and so this is this pointer. Let's summarize it. This pointer is basically shows the object, the current instance of the class. It basically used when there is a confusion between the local objects and the instance variable, when we use the same name as the parameters in a function like as the data members. So in this way a conflict occurs. To resolve this conflict, to resolve the ambiguity, we use this pointer with the variable names to indicate that which is instance variable and the other one is the local variable. Hopefully you grab my point. So this is all about this pointer. The assignment of today's lecture is, what's another use of this pointer? How we use this pointer as a reference of object. How we return the object reference to a function by using this pointer. Thank you very much.